What sound do you hate? What's nails on a chalkboard to you?
Kisses.
Kisses. I'm with you.
Do you know why?
No, I don't know why you hate it.
Because usually it's a fat white man kissing his hand.
Oh, it's a fat white man kissing his hand.
Foley Artist.
Making the... What about... Okay, don't do it. Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show. Let's wake up the kiddies. It's Tosh Show time. Oh, I look forward to this day every single week. I set my alarm. I'm like, Tosh Show dropping 6 a.m. Tuesday. Woo! How you doing, Eddie?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just spent a bunch of time with the in-laws.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Here goes. Time for me to get myself in trouble. You know, you ever see like a celebrity gets divorced and they're like the irreconcilable differences? Not me. Oh, totally reconcilable. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I know why we're getting divorced, and I'm not going to be vague. It's going to be because every room in the house has a random pair of shoes just in it, okay? When I'm driving, fucking she has to put the sun visor down, but has never in her life put it back up. Then that's why I'll get divorced. I'll just be like, you know what? Fuck this. My kids don't need a mom. Oh, because she's going to lose custody. Oh, I'll make sure of that. Well, all right, that's insane. No, here's what happened. We're spending time, the family, with her family, and my son had this stranger who I would say honestly didn't know who I was at all. Says, man, your son is such a natural performer. Nice enough. And then my in-laws just started going on and on about how, yeah, that's exactly how Carly was as a kid. You know, that she was just always performing. And I'm just sitting there stewing. Like, what? That's where you think my son got it from? Not the father who sold out Radio City Music Hall multiple times?
Straight up filling theaters.
Right, no. The performance must be from her. It's just crazy to me. And then she got mad at me for making fun of this. Like, she's like, oh, you're the only... I was a performer. She was, yes. She's very comedic. Great. But, I mean, come on. Yeah. Am I crazy?
No.
Not crazy. Oh, boy. All right. Well, as you recall, we opened up submissions for an intern for this show. Well, guess what, Eddie?
They're coming in?
They're coming in hot.
Yes.
And now, originally I said that I wanted a smoke show, but then I realized that could get us in some hot water. So then I changed directions. I said I wanted someone over 60 with real world experience. You know, being a smoke show wasn't a priority. You know, if you were previously a smoke show, great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of these weird people that's into old hot people. Ugh. All right, here's what we got. Eric, he didn't send in a resume, but he did mention that he can read, write, and do intern things. All right, we're off to a strong start. Francis ranked their own hotness as an upstate New York 9.5, and then said that would be a California 7. Hate to break it to you. You're a 5, max. But now here's where Francis does well. Attached a couple nude pics, which were exciting. If you wanted to see a naked man, Francis, way to bury the lead in my ass. All right. I don't think he can talk like that. But he was a dude. He was a beautiful dude. Naked dude. This next one says she's Carl's biggest fan and that I blocked her on Twitter 10 years ago. I stand by it. Keep this woman away from me. Dave, I like Dave. Dave said he had no experience and he will provide nothing of value to the podcast.
Honesty.
Okay, well, Can't wait for you to join the team. Lee Cherry. She's a hot yoga instructor. Lee Cherry. What do you think of that, Ed?
Lee Cherry.
You think you want somebody walking around here that we have to call Lee Cherry?
Do we have to say Lee Cherry every time?
It doesn't even sound like you're saying Lee Cherry anymore. You say it so quick.
Lee Cherry.
Jake's entire email was, hello, I'm interested in applying for an internship for the Tosh Show. Didn't attach a resume, 0 contact information. I mean, his email was the shortest, and I hate reading emails, so I'm going to consider him. Jake, you start on Monday. All right, Balin has experience in both radio and television. That's a good start. Okay, but he only has one eye. What do you think, Ed?
Guessed. Find out how he lost it.
I don't care. He's got an eye patch, or does he actually only have one eye? Does he have just like a dry socket?
It's just sort of like one in the middle.
Oh, if he has one eye in the middle,
Let's do it.
we hire him. That's cool. That's a cool intern. Christine said that while she's not a smoke show, she's not too shabby for her 50s. But she also said she probably could use a lettuce trim. I almost relaxed our age requirement for this next guy. 21, Jason, studied at ASU. The problem here, as you can guess by his name, Jason, is that Jason is a dude. Ugh, so sick of these dudes wanting to hang out with us. This was the best email we got. All right, guys, this one I have to read. Hold on. All right. This is I'm going to read you the entire email of this person's submission to be our intern. You tell me if your gut instinct is a good hire. I'd like to apply to be your unpaid intern. I'm an attractive 8.5 out of 10, 31-year-old, and a huge fan of your show and now podcast. I'm old enough to have experience, so you don't have to feel bad about taking advantage of me, yet still young enough to be hot. I ran into a surprise inheritance some years ago, so I don't need the money. I just think it would be really cool. Currently, I work part-time as a job coach for people with mental and physical disabilities, so I think I would fit right in. Kelly. Oh, Eddie, what do you think about that?
I think the search is over.
It's official. We don't need an intern. Forget it. It's just better to not have one. I just think we're gonna get in trouble. I don't know. All right, let's get going. Hey, Eddie, you know what a Foley artist is?
Yes, I do.
You do? All right, you're in the biz.
I'm in the biz.
A Foley artist. You know, anytime you're watching a television show or movies, all the noises that they're making, they don't record those live. They just have somebody do it later. That's ridiculous, right?
Seems like you could do it all at once, but no. Huh?
Nope. They only have, apparently in Hollywood, you only got one set of mics.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we don't have mics for shoes walking or tires squeaking. So they record all that separately. And this week, you're going to get to meet my favorite Foley artist. Enjoy. Tosh Show. My guest today is paid to make a ton of noise during movies. And no, that's not the setup to a racist joke. She's done things with celery you couldn't imagine. Please make some weird sounds for award-winning Foley artist, Tara. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Do you believe in ghosts?
This question, man. Why do you ask everybody this question?
I want to know if I'm talking to an idiot or not.
So you fully don't believe? You don't get the...
I don't, but I didn't mean to say that.
I firmly believe in them because I can feel them.
Okay.
Lots. I've maybe felt them in like 15 different places.
That is a baby that you're feeling.
No, bro. I was not pregnant.
Oh. You're from Clearwater, Florida.
You're from Florida.
Are you a Scientologist?
Fuck no. But that's the capital.
I know it is.
Yeah.
It's the international capital.
It is the Mecca.
It's the Mecca.
It's the Mecca.
Tom Cruise owns a penthouse there. They own 66 buildings downtown.
My dad did all the air conditioning for all of them, so
Your
I know.
dad's a Scientologist.
No, he's not.
You sure?
He's rich, though.
Off of their money?
Yeah. Completely.
Hey, Daniel.
What?
I just don't want to go there.
Crotch? Is that? Are you seeing my crotch?
In the Y, we are
All
catching.
right, let me see if that's better. Is that?
That is much better.
Fix your dick, bro.
It's not. I got real excited talking about Clearwater.
Yeah, I don't know. Growing up there was like, my family broke up when I was 13.
What did you do?
They had a nasty divorce and it lasted for 8 years. So I was just like,
The divorce lasted for 8 years?
yeah, it was nasty.
You can't have a divorce last for 8 years. At one point, you have
They
to say, hey,
fought.
this is having a negative effect on.
Yeah, they didn't catch that drift.
You turned out so good, though.
I did some weird.
Then you went to school in Boston.
Yeah.
You're the toughest person I know.
Why?
I don't know.
You want to go to Boston?
So, like, you ever wrestle an alligator and then call it a homophobic slur?
No.
A little bit of Boston, a
No,
little
and
bit
I've
of Florida.
actually never gone into a fight with anybody. I'm kind of sad to say.
Do you love Boston?
It was cold as fuck. I showed up with sandals, so I don't know.
I love Boston.
I mean, did you
Just
live
love-
there though
nope,
for
never
4
lived
years?
There. Never lived. I make fun of them constantly. Just love the city.
The summer is great, but half the fucking
Beautiful.
time it's rainy and snowing and cold. So that's
Yeah.
what I remember.
I wouldn't live there that
And
half.
I came from Florida, so it was like, in that sense, it was kind of brutal. My school was cool though.
Berkeley College of Music.
Yeah,
Prestigious?
don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Was that hard to get into?
not for me.
Was it expensive?
Yeah,
A lot of cheddar?
yeah. I mean, I had a pretty good scholarship.
Okay. And you met your husband there.
Yeah.
What were you there studying?
Voice,
Uh-huh.
I'm a vocalist, and music production engineering.
And what is he?
He's a drummer.
Like Whiplash.
Yeah, not quite. I would say Whiplash is Juilliard.
I mean, your house is just full of noise.
Yeah, correct. Because he's also a music producer and engineer.
Do you sing like an angel?
I do. You want to hear me sing?
No. I don't like it when people sing in front of me.
Why?
It's uncomfortable.
I won't look at you. How about that?
And I don't know where to look.
Why don't you close your eyes and I'll serenade
Then
you?
it's all of a sudden it gets real sexual and intimate. And I don't like that
It
either.
will probably get sexual. I sound sexual.
All right. When did you get married?
I've actually been with my husband for 20 years.
Uh-huh.
We met when we were 20 at Berkeley in Boston. And we've been married for 11, I think.
That's pretty good.
And we just had we have a 2.5-year-old. And
You have a 2.5-year-old baby girl, and now you're 5 months pregnant with a boy. So I have a 5-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl.
it's the opposite.
Now my daughter just turned 1, and I'm in heaven
Yeah.
because 0 to 1 is my nightmare. Oh, that's a lot. But once
You can toss them around the room.
a little bit, yeah. It's just and there's a little bit of attitude. Like if I take her away from something that she wants,
Yeah.
she'll try to like latch onto my shoulder and
Sure,
bite me.
Sure. She's probably hugging you more now, too.
Oh, it's just the best.
Yeah.
And now, for the people listening at home that aren't familiar with the inner workings of the film industry, what is a Foley artist?
So Foley Artist reperforms the sound to picture. TV, film, porn probably does have Foley.
Porn has Foley?
I would say probably.
Why is it called Foley?
A man named Jack Foley did the insertion shots for silent movies. So like instead of paying the actor to pull a gun out of a holster, he would set up the scene and reshoot the image of like the gun coming out of the holster. So when he was doing it, he was in like a space like this that was silent. And so he like heard the actual prop coming out of the holster and it gave him the idea of adding sound to picture.
So he invented audio?
Basically, he invented, yeah.
We'd still have silent movies to this day?
Somebody would have figured it out.
Oh, okay. But their name wouldn't have been Foley, would it?
Probably a woman.
Why haven't they banked all the sounds in the world?
I mean, they're starting to do it. They're starting to cut a Foley from old Foley, which sucks because nobody cares anymore.
Do you get residuals from the noises that you've made?
Definitely not.
Have you ever been like, oh, I'm 100% certain something I did for this is used in something else?
There's no way I would be able to tell that.
You couldn't tell.
No.
You've never like made the perfect sound?
Dude, I make the perfect sound like 2,000 times a day.
I know, but like one that stood out. What was your favorite sound?
I don't know. I just say it like right immediately. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
It's like
How many takes do you do with sound?
once usually.
One take?
Yeah.
Is it because you run out of celery?
No, it's because I'm that good.
I feel like celery, is that a go-to sound?
For bones and trees, sure.
How many chamois are you going through a week?
Oh, I have like 4 in my room right now. If you take care of them, they last a pretty long time. And actually, the older ones sound the best. So
What sound do you hate? What's nails on a chalkboard to you?
kisses.
Kisses. I'm with you.
Do you know why?
No, I don't know why you hate it.
Because usually it's a fat white man kissing his hand.
Oh, it's a fat white man kissing his hand.
Foley Artist.
Making the... Okay, don't do it.
I do it better than that. That's what a white man would be doing.
It's gross.
My engineer and I always joke that people are kissing the cave. So they go like this. For some reason, they like put their hand around their hand where...
They don't just capture the audio of a natural kiss?
Like you want to just...
Stop licking yourself.
I know. I'm just trying to show you what I do. So you want to like, make your hand and lip and get it wet. And that's how you do it. But if you put your hand over it, it sounds like a cave.
You're beatboxing. You ever do this?
I can't beatbox. What are you doing?
I'm not going to do it. It's the thing kids used to do.
Yeah. Well, my hand's wet from my saliva.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want. You know Axel Foley?
Who the fuck is that? He's an artist of some kind.
He's the most respected Foley in my book.
What is he? Guns N' Roses? What is that?
That's Axl Rose. Wasn't he in Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah.
Oh, the character. Character name. I did see it.
It's the only Foley I can think
I
of.
recognized it. I just couldn't place it.
The laxative scene in Dumb and Dumber. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Now, do you guys do that?
Oh yeah.
What's your go-to noise for diarrhea exploding?
Probably like a fucking can of beans.
Just dropping it in water?
I would probably like make a mixture of shit, so it'd just be like a can of beans and like chunks of watermelon.
You have to buy your own produce?
Sometimes. Most of the time. Yeah, I add it to my invoice and send them a picture.
You send them a photo of you opening a can of beans?
No, of the receipt, dickhead.
Oh. I thought you... Look, there's the beans. Oh, you fucking ate those. No, you didn't. That's good. By the way, much like a magician, do you feel like you shouldn't film your secrets?
No. If you go to my page, I've posted like 900 videos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that bad for business?
In my mind, if somebody can take what I did and learn from it and like do better, then good on you.
Do you prefer animation or live action?
They're equally great if the production is great. You know, if it's shitty, it's shitty.
Uh-huh. I always get so mad in animation if they make you record something. Like, they're like, okay, we just need you to like breathe heavy.
Well, it's different for vocals.
What's that?
It's different for ADR for vocals.
Right.
What your job would be doing.
But I feel like, can't you just have somebody else breathe?
No, it's the sound of your voice box.
It doesn't matter. Nobody knows the difference between somebody else.
No, they use my voice box a lot actually to cover some of your shit up. So
they cover up my lack of interest.
Mm-hmm. I actually do male cigarette blows lots.
What does that entail? That's a male cigarette blow. Mm-hmm. That's good. Are they still using smoking to let you know that people are cool?
It's in a lot still, shockingly. I don't know what it is. I don't know if like the director's like, we just need to give this actor something to do because they suck at acting.
Like Brad Pitt, isn't he always like holding fruit or something?
He's always eating stuff.
Right.
He is. He's like eating something in every scene.
Yeah.
But I think that's because he just,
Now he thinks it's cool.
Or he's just trying to...
What?
Just like get the ladies off.
Do you still find him attractive?
Yeah.
I find old blonde men weird looking.
Who's that?
Like, I think blonde boys are cute, but once you're like a man and you have blonde hair, I think it's fucking weird looking.
So like Ryan Gosling, weirdo?
Is he really blonde?
Yeah.
Dirty blonde, yeah.
I'm not going to say dirty blonde. Do you watch movies and just constantly critique it?
I used to, but now I have a baby and I'm not listening at a proper level whenever we watch anything. So it's just dialogue and music is all I'm usually hearing. So
do you ever watch movies and just mute it and just read subtitles so that you can just like leave your work at home?
Definitely fucking not.
Oh. I thought that was a good question. I thought, that might be a nice way to...
No, but most of the time, if I can hear it and it's bad, sure, it takes me out of the film.
Hey, in your opinion, what's like the best movie or TV show in terms of Foley?
No Country for Old Men is really good.
Oh.
And then like any Quentin Tarantino movie because he's obsessed with Foley, so he just like plays it up.
Have you gotten to work with him?
I wish.
Okay. Maybe we can make that happen.
He's got to come out of retirement.
Oh, is he done?
No.
Oh. Then what is happening?
He says he's retired, but really, bro? There's no way he's done.
Oh, brother. What about AI? You fucking worried about it?
Everyone should be.
Why?
It's fucking weird.
Oh. What about Michael Winslow? You guys talk?
Couldn't tell you who that is.
You serious? God damn it, that blows my mind.
Who is that?
Michael Winslow. He was in the Police Academy movies. He made a lot of
Is he
funny
like
noises.
the booger guy?
No, he just made weird noises. He could make any noise, like sirens and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's kind of coming to me in the Police
black
Academy.
gentleman.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about him, though? Like, what?
I just thought he would be up on your Mount Rushmore of noisemakers.
I just don't know what his deal is. He's just like a beatboxer. He can make any noise with his mouth.
Yeah, well, he's a comedian, too.
That's cool. Special talents.
Tara, you're funny.
Am I?
Uh-huh. You ever get any injuries making sound?
Oh, you bastard. Yeah.
Tore your gooch?
Basically. Plantar fasciitis.
Really?
Couldn't do it for like 5 years.
What?
Because you have to perform footsteps in place.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, couldn't you just be like, hey, I can do everything but this? I got to
That's what I did.
outsource that? Oh,
That's what I did, but it was like I couldn't do half the job. Half the job is feet.
Half the job is feet, huh?
Correct.
How are your feet now?
Still kind of fucked.
Well, at least you have 2 kids.
At least I have 2 kids and I'm going to gain 50 pounds and make my feet feel even better.
Don't gain 50.
I already did.
You already gained 50?
With her, I did, and I'm on my way.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Guess how much I fucking weigh right now?
Oh, God damn it. Here we go. How tall are you?
5'8".
180.
No less.
Whew. So glad it was less.
You fucker.
161.
Oh, that was closer. 167.
Ugh.
Ooh.
I tell you what, most of it's water weight. I know how much
You
you drink
don't know,
today.
Dick.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I saw what you brought in.
This thing?
Yeah. Good Lord. Please get it off the table. It's not strong enough.
I've actually broke one of these before. It was just smashed into 20 pieces.
Did you record the sound?
No, it was in the hallway.
You ever fuck around with ASMR?
I tag it all the time just so people will flock to my page, but no.
I feel like the people that just listen to it are the cuckoo ones. Like the people that record it, I'm like, all right, whatever.
The whole thing is kind of weird.
The shallow wet feet video on your Instagram.
Oh, did you like that?
Was that for a production or just some rich dude?
That was for Quentin, so I could try to get on his next film.
And why were you wearing animal ears?
It was Halloween. I was like, it was like a Halloween post.
So you weren't just...
Because I'm trying to like get somebody to come to my page.
I thought maybe you were like doing an OnlyFans.
No, I was like trying to sex it up. And I was actually 2 days pregnant in that video.
Oh, hot.
Mm-hmm.
2 days. Mm-hmm. But see, now let's talk about that. You're never really 2 days pregnant because they go back to you have your conception and then they go back to your last period. So it's like 2 weeks back. So it like makes no sense.
It's stupid as fuck.
That's stupid as fuck. What do you think about Alabama, huh?
Jesus.
They're doing some fun laws, aren't they?
Are they the ones that did the IVF thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
And now they're saying that jerking off might be a misdemeanor.
It should be.
Like a school shooting with just millions getting killed every time
It should be.
a youngster jerks it. Are you going to record the audio of your baby's birth and use it if you ever get hired and need to?
No, because it's going to be underwater.
You're doing a water birth?
Yeah.
Have you done a water birth the first one? Mm-mm. Oh, man.
But the first one was natural.
How long can you hold your breath?
Probably not very long. Probably like a minute.
Oh, so you're not going under.
Not me, dipshit.
I like the idea of you doing a complete underwater birth.
Just hold my breath. Just training for it.
Here we go.
Right now.
It's like, what are you, married to David Blaine?
That's gross.
David Blaine or just the concept of?
Putting my head under the water that I'm birthing in.
All right. Oh, that's fair. Well, what if it's a large body of water?
It's not.
When you have your baby, are you going to stop? Or are you going to just keep working right away?
This is hilarious because the first baby, I was like, oh yeah, I'll be back in 4 months. And then I didn't go back for a year.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
You're going to play it by ear.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some gifts.
Sweet.
Everybody that's on my show gets a gift.
Of?
Stuff at my house that I don't want anymore.
Don't give me that.
That's what I do. And you can get rid of it. I don't care. That's not my problem. Okay?
Oh, you have them?
Yeah.
Is that what's under this blanket?
Uh-huh.
I'm probably going to take it to a Foley stage if it's worth anything.
Smash them together.
Oh.
There's baby Bjorn for your baby.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is for like an infant, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Then this, I don't want this anymore in my house.
Jiminy Christmas.
I don't want to take that. You'll like that.
I have one of these,
Well,
though.
now you got two.
This
room.
is dirty as fuck.
I don't clean it.
You're not going to wash it for me.
No, I don't clean.
It looks like there's throw up on it.
No, there's not throw up on it. No.
What the fuck did you bring me?
This is a walker. This is a good walker. I don't want anymore. I don't need it.
You
My
brought
kids
me
walk.
all your ex-baby shit. My God.
Some swaddles, and they're all clean swaddles too. But whatever. But this walker has the wheels that so it doesn't go fast. Oh, I got this.
Oh my God, you're too much right now. I am not taking that.
Well,
get that away from me. No, get that away from me.
Stop. This is nice.
No, fuck that thing.
What do you mean? Your kid eventually. Look.
No, it's bad for their hips, dummy.
No, this one isn't because their feet.
No.
You don't. This when they get older, you're fine. Oh, they love. My kid's got the best hips.
Not using it.
You're gonna take it.
Nope.
All right.
What the fuck?
This is for your 3-year-old. It's a bumper car.
Oh my God, that's actually awesome.
Yeah.
You're really gonna give me all this shit?
Yeah. I don't want it in my house.
She's gonna love this.
Yeah. And let me tell you something.
I can't wait to give it to her actually.
Right. I'll make her happy. There's nothing better than coming home and giving your kid something.
Although it's gonna get skid marks all over my courtyard.
No, it won't. It's a bumper car. It's real soft.
Pretty skid marky.
Anyway, do you know why it doesn't have any stickers on it? Because when I buy any toy for my kid, I spend 30 minutes to an hour
De-stickering it?
every time.
Why?
With Goo Gone. Goo Gone, you're not a sponsor, but send me a fucking crate. I use Goo Gone and a hair dryer, and I get every warning sticker, every sticker, because I think they look ugly and I don't like them, and I do it. All right, so you got this.
That is weird. I'm not taking that from you, but I'm taking that, but I'm not
No,
taking
you're taking
it right now.
everything.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
I'm going to load your car up.
How do you know I even have room in my car?
We'll figure it out. Oh, you're saying you're not going to take that, but we're going to load it in your car and you'll give it to somebody.
I'm definitely not doing that.
What do you mean?
I don't have time for that shit.
You got time.
Although, if I had room, I would take it to a Foley stage.
I can disassemble it.
No, like sound-wise, that's necessary, but not on a Foley stage.
Jeez. Can you get your huge Gatorade thing?
It's agua.
Oh, it's too big.
I'm gonna have
It's distracting.
I'm gonna have this thing out too the whole time.
What time do you wake up?
6:20. Because my kid goes, time to get up.
What time does your kid go to bed?
We'll try to put her to sleep at 7:30. She won't fall asleep till 8:40.
That's too late.
Yeah, what the fuck? How do I get him to sleep sooner?
I don't know. I got 2 sleepers.
Ugh, I knew you were gonna say that. Fuck you.
You know, maybe if you weren't fucking making a racket all the time.
I'm quiet most of the time.
Take your jacket off. I'm sure that we'll have no problems cutting around that.
That's a Foley.
Every question now we have to make sure that it's at the end of the interview.
That's a Foley artist's. That's a Foley mixer's dream cue. Jacket off.
You ever sing the Star Spangled Banner at a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game?
I sang it at the Atlanta Braves when I was 11.
So no,
Tampa Bay. No, I've never sang for Tampa Bay.
not even the Lightning.
I've sang for the Lightning.
You have sang for the Lightning?
Totally.
That's cool. Got that question answered. You're singing in college, but then do you transitioned in college to Foley work or no?
No, there's not a specific.
There's no degree in Foley?
No, or instruction to do it. I did take a visual media course in college where we had to replace the sound for 3-minute clips of, 24 films that my professor had a hold of. So one of them was Matrix, one was Monster, Inc.
Which one did you pick?
I did the Matrix and the Monster one.
Oh.
There were 23 different ones.
That one was the Monster one. So
It
what
was
a weird one to
fun
pick.
because it was animation.
Oh, I thought you were talking about one with Charlize Theron where she was like a murderer.
No. Oh, yeah, no, not that one. No.
Whatever. That's what I was thinking, so I didn't
Said
understand.
Monsters, Inc.
I didn't hear the ink part.
Sorry.
So you picked Monsters, Inc., sorry for the chuckle there, and The Matrix to do like a 3-minute chunk of.
Right. So you have to find classmates that sound like the actors, do ADR with them, replace the sound, hire a film score major person to write a film score clip for 3 minutes of the film, do the Foley, what else is there? Backgrounds, and add effects.
And you were like, yeah, I'm in. This is fun.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Isn't it neat when a light goes off and you're
yeah.
I can do this?
Yeah, there was literally a hole opened up in my brain. I was like, holy
That was the spirit.
shit. Yeah, that was the spirit. But I ended up doing for other people's projects because they were just like, we don't want to fucking do this. And I was like, can I do your Foley?
So they're
So when I came
Berkeley,
to Los Angeles,
there was some cheating going on.
yes. And when I came to Los Angeles, that was my skill level.
That was it.
Yeah. 4 3-minute clips.
You just hustled.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty great. Mm-hmm. From like, because I'm guessing you had no experience and you were like, you had to explain this to the family when you're like, this is what I'm going to try to do.
I don't think I explained. I was like, I'm going to California. Fuck off.
Okay. Sweet little letter there.
Mm-hmm.
How long till you like actually broke in and were like, oh, I got a real gig and I'm living off this?
6 months actually.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Incredible.
You won an Emmy for your sound work on the show Atlanta.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet, but it's in my queue.
Just watch episode 6 or 7. It's called Teddy.
Is that the one you won the Emmy for?
It's called Teddy Perkins.
Because when you submit to an Emmy, you pick which one is the best one, and they just judge off of that one episode.
Right, correct.
So this was the one that you were like, Foley work, focus on episode 6.
I actually only worked on 3 or 4 of those episodes, so the rest I can't speak for.
You ever been to Atlanta?
Yes, I'm from Florida.
I shot a show there just recently. Always a car on fire on the freeway somewhere in Atlanta.
I haven't been there in a while.
Just always.
Oh.
Every day, there's just a random car ablaze on the side of the road. And I found that very peculiar.
Yeah, I won an Emmy.
What do you do with that Emmy?
It's just sitting on my piano.
Is it a full-size Emmy or is a Foley Emmy a little different?
No, it's heavy. It's the thing.
It looks like the normal Emmy that we've all grown accustomed.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I didn't know if it was like if some of the subcategories
The less important, not
the ones
famous
that
people?
the ones that they chop off and don't air on television. Yet if you came up and did you get to give an acceptance speech?
No, because I was up there with 10 men.
10 men, and they took the spotlight away from you?
Sound supervisor spoke.
Bunch of shit. You guys should have all just went up there and just made dumb noises with blocks and stuff. And
They're
that
not all Foley artists. It was like the whole sound crew.
Okay. Would have been fun if you would have went up there with blocks and you're just like, for your speech, just started.
And just like pull it out of my tits.
That's what they're there for.
I've gotten away with a lot.
What?
Just shoving shit places through security points.
What do? You got an agenda?
One that's really funny that pops into my head when I was in high school. I shoved a fucking Evian bottle full of Goldschlager in my crotch and just walked in, like, went to the
Shoved
bathroom.
it in your, no, like
I just held it.
between your legs. You just pinched
I just held
it.
Right.
Little thigh gap pinch.
Right.
You like Goldschlager? You still drinking it?
No. I was a fucking 16-year-old trying to get shit-faced.
Mission accomplished, huh?
Yeah, super accomplished.
What's the hardest thing to recreate?
That's always the question that everyone asks.
Good question, John.
So I'll see something and will immediately think of, okay, what the material is, right? So, okay, it's wood. How much resonance does the wood have? So, like, that's where your brain thinks to try to, like, build what you see. Because you don't have the object, like, ever.
Is every sound the whole way through? Are you having to duplicate it? They can't use any of the sound that was just...
Yeah, nothing's really captured because they have lavaliers and booms, and their prerogative is just to capture the vocals, not anything else.
Do you prefer movies that don't have music backgrounds?
This is what happens. In a mix, they don't know how to treat Foley. They don't know how to mix it properly. So what do? They just push the music up.
What about nature sounds? Is that your world?
Nature sounds. We do anything... So animal eating... we would be doing, but like animal noises, no.
Okay.
But like anything an animal is touching and their feet and what they're eating. Spits we do.
Spits?
Mm-hmm. Throw up, choking, drinking, smoking, kissing, fellatio.
Fellatio.
Lots of it.
I'm guessing you're not making fart noises.
No, libraries.
Libraries for farts.
Yeah. Tons of them.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Front farts. What about front farts? Do they ask you?
Front?
Front farts? Queefs.
Queefs. Same thing.
Front farts. You telling me there's a library for front farts?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, is it a different category?
I'm not. That's not my category.
Not a lot of front farts in films.
I've only heard like 2 or 3.
Oh, Do you know him off the top of your head?
Not really. I feel like I can see the actress's face, but I don't even know her name. I wish I could just make that noise on my... I can't do it.
I think we all do. All right. I don't need you. Please stop trying to make a front part. What was one of the weirdest sounds that you've had to make, and how did you make it?
Everybody always asks this question, and the only one that I can recall from being a baby Foley artist, because I was really proud of myself in the moment, I had to do sound for a live lobster.
The noise of them screaming when they were
No, they were
boiled?
just they were just handling live lobsters, and obviously I'm not gonna go get a live lobster. So I took a shell of a flashlight, like a plastic one, emptied out the contents, put a chamois in it, a wet one, and then took like a cooking utensil, the like claw cooking utensil with the circle, put that up against it, and was just kind of moving it around, and it sounded great for it.
What would the chamois do? It would just add some weight?
It adds like wetness and gooiness.
And you could hear that inside the flashlight?
Yeah, because like half of it's like hanging out of the flashlight, so I'm...
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm like tapping the plastic against itself in the...
You physically get into all the sounds, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it's a very physical job. That's why I've been injured.
Are you going to be in the Foley business forever?
We'll see.
You enjoy it?
Well, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't like
That's
it.
not true. A lot of people do jobs that they don't really love.
Not me.
By the way, do they do Foley on like The Bachelor and shit, like those kissing shows? They do. Aren't those real kiss noises?
Reality. I've done reality. I've done Survivor actually.
I just did a reality show. You ever do The Goat? Do Foley work on The Goat?
The Goat.
I gotta shoehorn you into my contract.
I don't know what that is.
It's a new show coming out on Prime.
Get
on
me out.
Freevee.
What's the context of the show? Is there anything that needs...
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Well, I don't think I've ever told anybody what the show is about, yet I've plugged it for like fucking 6 months.
It's all submarines.
My little kid is obsessed with singing Yellow Submarines right now.
Oh, that's not a bad song to sing.
I know.
I mean, it's the worst Beatles song, but who cares?
She's like obsessed with Yellow Submarines, and I played the song.
That's cute.
Yeah.
My kid listens to everything from the new Wonka movie, so that's what I'm into.
Well, she wants Bertinoni.
Sesame Street is nice.
But we're just listening to him. She hasn't watched anything yet.
Oh, you don't let her watch TV?
Not yet.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't want to open that floodgate.
I love it. Love that floodgate.
Don't want to open it.
Yeah. Let me know how that goes
With this one?
when that one comes out and you need to just fucking 30 seconds to like do something
as
else.
He's alive, we're going to be like, cool, here's Nemo.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with the TV. I'm like, watch it. And then you know what I do? He wants to keep watching it for way too long. Well, I just turn it off. And then it's like, okay, who cares? Now go outside. Now he's entertained outside. Like, people that go, they get stuck to their screen. I'm like, no, he doesn't. He watches it when I let him, and then when I take it away, he stops watching it.
How old is he?
15.
Five. That's what you said, yeah. So you have a good little boy that listens to you then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he also doesn't know how to undo passwords. Do you ever raise your voice at your daughter?
Yeah.
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 Are you worried about the relationship of mother and daughter when she turns like 15, 16?
Yeah, because I was a hellfire.
Little pistol.
Yeah, I did everything.
Are you worried raising kids in Los Angeles?
That close to Venice Beach? Sure.
That's nice though.
Yeah,
Some
it's
culture.
really nice.
One time I was walking with my son, and I think we were in West Hollywood, and this person that didn't have a place to sleep. I don't know, what are we calling him now? And I was
unhoused.
He just walked by us and goes, "What if I shoot you?"
Oh, come
and then,
on.
Hold on. So he goes, and I just like smiled, and he goes, "What if I shoot myself?" and he kept walking. Right. That's what I did. I just started laughing because it was fucking funny.
Really funny.
And I'm telling my son, like we're not scared. That guy's kind of funny.
Oh, man.
You know where you're not
Did
going
he get scared?
No, he didn't get scared. He just laughed.
Because you laughed.
Right. What if I shoot you? What if I shoot myself? I was like, this guy's great.
Oh, my God.
Why would I want to live anywhere else? Do you want to do some Foley work for our show in success?
Sure. Do you have things that you need Foley for?
Nope. We don't need a lot. Although I would like some kissing sounds.
This would be the only Foley, but you have it silenced.
Careful. I only have one mug.
Did that hurt your ears?
No. I just want the mug to break.
You were like Like
Well,
it
it
hurt
was
your
because
ears.
I was like, oh, please don't break the one
It
mug
was
that I
much
have.
louder than I thought. This table's crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we got this from Designs Within Reach.
Perfect.
Maybe we got it from Room and Board. Where did we get it from? Room and Board?
Yep.
Oh, it's a Room and Board. I could tell just because it has a modern, sleek look, and it's probably overpriced. It was lovely meeting you.
You too.
Tara, thank you for coming. I look forward to listening to you in the future. Tosh Show. Well, Carl, did you like Tara? She's my kind of girl. Rough around the edges and pregnant. She's just now leaving. I can hear her leaving. Bye, Daniel. You get it, Carl? My mother. I don't know if you guys relate to this or not, but when I talk to my mom, 3 minutes max before she's trying to wrap things up. Like, you got to get off the phone. Then she gets mad if I don't check in, or like, oh, you didn't ask how I was doing, or you didn't. I'm like, you give me such a small window. I don't know if anybody can relate to this. It started because I think she's like, oh, you never asked about my shingles when I had the shingles. I'm like, you complained constantly. She goes, oh, no, that was after it was over. But during it, I didn't, and you guys didn't check in on me very much. I'm like, oh, well, you only let us talk for a few minutes. So anyway, I thought I'd come up with a new segment where we just check in to see how my mom is doing physically. All right, let's give her a call.
Hello.
Hey, Mom, how are you doing physically?
Fine. Really good. Thank you for asking.
All right, I love you. Talk to you later.
That's it?
That's it. Gotta go.
I didn't get any crate.
Oh, I was joking. I didn't send you anything in a crate. I was just being silly.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
She's doing good.
Now you needed a backstory to that.
Yeah, let's hear about this crate.
The other day, it was her birthday. I sent her some flowers, and she's like, I got flowers. I love them. Thank you. And I said, oh, the crate didn't show up yet? And she goes, no, it didn't come. I'm like, oh, be on the lookout. A big crate's coming. She still thinks a crate should be showing up. Anyway, I'm glad to know that she's doing well. Her health is good. All right, let's get to some of the plugs. Boys wear pink. Pick out your toddler a cute little beanie. By the way, those beanies will fit your big old head. They fit mine. Boyswearpink.com. Mm-hmm. You want anything from there, Carl? You do? What? Did he just shake his head yes?
Yes.
Holy
Seems like he
shit.
answered you.
The GOAT is coming out on Freevee. Greatest reality show of all time. And my tour, popping in everywhere, adding shows in, where am I adding shows? Indianapolis? Yeah, you can't just do one show in Indianapolis. Check out all those dates. Come see me in Vegas. Come see me at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. All right. Carl's falling asleep on me. Another bedtime story for my once 3-year-old son. See you next week.
Once upon a time, in a small away city, with the little tiny people, all they wanted to do was ride a motorcycle, but they couldn't because it was only a 2-seat motorcycle. So they tried to keep up with the other motorcycles, but so they made it a motorcycle to run on. They couldn't because they said red rotor, please turn motor. And then he didn't. He wanted a feet. So, the end. Bye.
Oh, that story's awful. Tosh Show. Tosh Show. Tosh Show for show.